for games number 4. We've got a good one tonight for you folks, or I should say this morning. We haven't even reached noon yet. It's the Rink Weiners against Deep Blue. And I'm not the most creative guy in the world, folks, but I would have loved to be sitting in on that marketing session when they came up with the name Rink Weiners. So the Rink Weiners are in white and Deep Blue is in blue. And 12:26 just into the first period here. If you're just joining us, let me remind you that these games are 14 minutes on the clock, and it's all stop time.
Oh, big body check.
Oh, boy, he was holding on to a stick like he got hooked, but he didn't. Back to the point here for Deep Blue now. Simpson moves in, weak shot, deflected to the corner.
Guy, do we know the skill level of these two teams?
This is the lowest tier.
Gotcha.
And that was affectionately told me by one of the teams. And they are looking forward not only to playing each other, but as they said, to being on camera with us. And they said, don't take it easy on us. I said, no, we won't. Having just seen the first shift or two here, we're still kind of in the feeling out stage here. Deep Blue wins the face-off. Back to Arpus. Arpus shot, save. You know, you say save, but that's a loose definition of that puck hitting the goalie, bouncing to the ice. His defenseman takes a stab at it, and then he grabs it.
There's a really good face-off win by the blue team here. They won it pretty clean. There's another one.
Yeah. Shot steered to the side, rebound. Good save by the Rink Weiners. Kevin Blanchard is in net, and Deep Blue on the other end of the ice, number 51, John Hart, is the goalie. Well, so far, Nathan, we've seen most of the play being dominated by the Deep Blue guys here.
I'll tell you what, I saw a really nice backhand sauce, and I'm kind of skeptical that we might have some sandbaggers in this game.
And here come the Rink Weiners back now over center, now over the blue line, into the Deep Blue end of the ice. It's back here to the defenseman. Oh, he tried to make a pass and whiffed on it. Actually, that was 3 whiffs in a row we saw there. Puck coming up now, the left wing comes down. This is, yes, this is going to be icing.
The first of many.
First of many. We didn't have a lot in that first game this morning. I wondered if it was because it was so early. Those kids didn't want to be chasing that puck all over the place. But Nathan, again, I already told you once off camera, but that level of hockey across the ice behind us is quite a bit different than this.
Yes. Yeah, it's much more fast-paced over there. Those guys look like they've been playing more than a few months.
Yeah. But the scores have been about the same. Like these games here have been 3 and 4 goals, and over there it was 5-4. So it ends up being about the same amount of goals being scored, just a much faster game. A little stick on the guy there. He lets it go so he doesn't draw the hooking penalty. Probably a good play. Here come the Rink Weiners now up over center. Number 22 now. He's coming in, taking a look at the goal. He's got a man open too. Pass. Oh, what a great pass. Great save. Kind of fanned on it a little bit there, Nate. Didn't get a real clean hit on it.
Yeah, I had 2 or 3 guys right there in front of the net crashing. Good opportunity. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. 10 minutes to go in the first period. Back to the point now. Deep Blue. Oh, poke check. Good play there. Look, here they come. They turned a little poke check into a 2-on-1. Shot just wide of the net there. This is one of the taller goalies we've seen so far today here too for Deep Blue. Doesn't mean he's any better, but he certainly covers more space.
He is rather large.
Yeah, he's well over 6 foot. Now a line change. One of the things I love about hockey, Nate, you don't need a whistle. You don't need a stoppage in play.
They were flirting with a too many men call there, but the ref let it go.
Yeah, they had about 8 guys on the ice there. All right, a shot and save. It's face off just to the right of Deep Blue goalie John Hart. Big John in net there. Unless this is the backup goalie, Chris Knox. I'll have to get a look at his number. No, I think that's John. That's John Hart in goal. Face off, back to the point. Rink Weiners, little shot deflected off the back of their own player's leg into the corner. Oh, shot deflected. Good save by Hart. The boys they go down slow like a sumo wrestling match.
These refs are holding pretty tight to their whistles in this game. It's been a few bumps and trips, but no arms have gone up.
Yeah, no, I think they kept that first game this morning when that guy yelled at the ref and then threw his glove in the box. He kicked him out right away.
Yeah,
and that set the tone. And the guys also, anyways, in these lower divisions, I think the guys just want to play hockey. You don't want to get too hot-headed about it all, but.
Yeah, the refs may have been a little crouchety. It was a pretty early game and probably hadn't had their coffee yet.
He said, I don't want to be up at 7 o'clock reffing hockey.
No one does.
All right, face-off just down to the right of Big John Hart. Won by the Deep Blue. Oh, here comes a break now for Deep Blue. Puck gets by the defenseman. You know, for a second there, I thought that guy was wearing Cooperalls from the 1980s. Meeks back to the point. Simpson's got it. Shot can't get through. Stopped. Jones now up on the boards. He loses it. Man, some scrappy hockey there. Up on the right wing all the way across now. And here comes number 87. Or is that 57? He shoots it in. Dumps it in actually rather hard. Goes around the boards. Now
I love the dump and chase method in this low-level beer league. None of the guys are quite fast enough to pull that off.
By the time that guy got in, the puck was coming out. Did he go down?
He went down pretty hard there in the corner.
I couldn't tell if he went down on his own or if he accidentally got tripped or what happened. So. Shot. He scores! 5-hole. Just couldn't get the pads down quick enough.
He couldn't believe it himself.
No, I don't think he's used to scoring, I would just say by his reaction there. Number 36, Nick Jones of the Jones brothers. Good little play, score, and it's 1-0 Deep Blue over the Rink Weiners.
It's the goalie, get him a nice little drink of water there, thinking about the next play, and hopefully this guy doesn't come in and burn him again.
Nate, if you could give a little advice to any beer league teams when they come to tournaments and stuff like this, what would be one of the things you'd tell them?
Well, definitely stay hydrated. I've played in some tournaments before, and I did not do that. I know it is a beer league tournament, but please consume your beer responsibly. You don't want to get too drunk too early in the day.
No, the day's a lot longer than you realize.
Yes.
Especially like these guys had a game at 8 o'clock this morning, and then they don't play again until later tonight. It's a long day. A little bit of accidental body checks over there. One guy goes down pretty hard, but they shook hands with each other. They're okay. Oh, that pass was broken up, stolen, and here comes Deep Blue now. Oh, good back check. Good defensive play there. In the net for the Rink Weiners is Kevin Blanchard, and he hasn't been super tested yet, but it's only 3 goals, 3 shots on goal for Deep Blue and 2 shots on goal.
I think that was our 3rd icing of the game. I would love for you live viewers to go ahead and put in the comments, what do you think the final number will be for icings in this game? Go ahead and drop it in the comments below.
Folks, that would be interesting. I recall one night in Huntsville, I don't know the exact number, but I didn't start counting until about the 8th icing, and we got up to 11.
These games aren't very long, folks. That's a lot of wasted ice time and gameplay.
Yeah, you have 14-minute periods, Nate, and it's stop time, but it goes quick. Oh, good pass, breakaway. Here comes the Rink Weiners. Oh, and he just couldn't catch up to that puck. Now back the other way. Here comes Deep Blue. Deep Blue with a head of steam. 2-on-2. Shot. Good save by Blanchard.
Something I've noticed just having come from the other sheet of ice where there's a much higher skill level, the amount of energy input that these players get to get half the speed as those other guys across is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just having the power in your legs. That's a big thing. It's efficient use of blade on the ice too, and I don't know, it's all that stuff. But man, these guys, they love the game, but yes, you do notice a different skill level with as it pertains to speed. Nice pass into the center. Now 2-on-1 for the Rink Weiners. Number 15. Oh, he just couldn't get the puck over. Out front through the crease. Back to the defenseman. He gets a shot. Rattled off a couple players. Nate, I don't know if you've noticed, but the restaurant has started cooking food, and I'm getting the wafting smells of some delicious. 15 goes down on the blue line by himself. He's going to get an ice change here.
Well, if you guys are curious, Mr. Landon Kane Dixon, who is usually here, he is actually waiting to bring us food right now. So
yes,
that is where he is, and that's why I'm filling in.
Puck makes it over to 82. Shot. Good save by the goalie Blanchard. Puck rattles around the boards. Back to the defender. And back to him a second time. He keeps it in. Pass up now around onto the right wing. Oh, good play by the Rink Weiners. And that's offside, folks. Let's go Weiners. Folks, we've got a kid watching. He's 6 years old. Zach, we want to give you a big shout out. Thanks for joining our broadcast. We're glad to have you.
I think his dad is number 8 on the Weiners.
On what team? The Weiners?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm gonna give him a shout out. Oh, that's Mick Ebert. Oh, shot hit the goalie right in the head and bounced over the net.
You had no idea where that went.
No. That was the old reaction save there. It hit him, and then he just kind of looked, and it's amazing how the thing actually went out. Did you see the last game when they shot the puck and it rolled across the crossbar?
No, I totally missed that.
That was unbelievable. All right, we're looking for number 8, and there he is, Mick Ebert on the right wing for the Weiners. And I'm going to call it right now, Nate. I'm going to say this kid gets a goal.
He's got a good opportunity right now, right in front of the net where he should be.
Oh, just about went in. Mick Ebert, his son, following and watching his dad on the YouTube broadcast right now. Actually, several of those comments sounded like they were Rink Weiner fans. Puck back to the point now. Another shot. Deflected wide. Doesn't make it all the way to the net. Number 75 now. Oh, good forechecking. Comes out front. Ebert takes a swipe at it. Can't get it to go. Back to the point now. Number 11 shot. Stopped by the defenseman. And he's going to get rid of that. He said, that's enough pressure. We don't want any more ice down here. Rink Weiner number 75. Chris Ellis picks it up behind his own net. Scoots it along the boards. And here come the Rink Weiners. It's a 3-on-1. Shot. Save. Mick Ebert's right there in the slot. Oh, pass over to number 11. He just couldn't hold it off his skate. That's Drew Williamson. Williamson, oh, got stopped now, and here comes the other way. It's the Deep Blue team leading 1-0. Oh, good play.
It's a little hook.
It was a little hook. Oh. Nathan, that was a case of had a guy open, but I passed too late, waited too long. Wow, the Rink Weiners are all over the Deep Blue team here now. Deep Blue is just completely muddled up in their own end. Still can't get that puck out. Man, the bodies are hitting the floor here. Big Hart very wisely grabs that errant pass, holds on to it to get a whistle. His team needed a break. They needed to get reorganized. They were in danger of giving up a goal, but it's still 1-0, Nate. Deep Blue over the Rink Weiners. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first period. Face off, won by the Deep Blue.
Great keep in. And now they've got numbers, if he can stand up.
Jim Hellman whirls the puck around to the other side. Oh, it hops over the stick, and here comes Deep Blue. Deep Blue might get a shot here, Nate.
He doesn't.
Both of those were... guy just tripped over his goalie.
Nice little love tap in the back, too.
He was trying to take the shortcut to the puck and couldn't get over his goalie. Kevin Blanchard had a good sense of humor about it all, though.
This is, I think, the most bodies have hit the floor in this game, probably combined from all the others we've seen today.
Yeah, this one has been quite comical. Face off. Oh, there's a good paid trip forward. We got a breakaway now. The Rink Weiners. He shoots. Big save by Hart. Another shot, Hart. Another save. Nate, you know we like to make fun of some of the breakaways and penalty shots we've seen. I think he could have gone to his backhand on that and he would have beat him. Oh, there
it is. Finally, we have the arm up from the referee.
Yep, delayed penalty. Deep Blue pulls their goalie and then passes it right to the Rink Weiner. And we're going to get a 2-minute for tripping penalty here to be served by the Rink Weiners. That's number 57. Of course, they don't write all those numbers on there, but that's big Jim Hellman. Of course, his family, famous for Hellman mayonnaise. You can see at your local Walmart.
That's my favorite.
Actually, I do like Hellman mayonnaise.
I like it on the side.
Yeah, yeah. Face-off shot. Good save with the blocker. Another shot. Another save. Went behind his net, but kind of forgot to get the puck.
This goalie is making some really good saves.
He is. Ebert's got the puck now. Ebert shoots at the length of the ice. And I thought old John Hart was a little cavalier the way he handled that. Now off to his defenseman, and here he comes up over the blue line. Pass to Witt. Witt over the blue line. He's got Ivenko with him. Shot stopped by the defenseman. That's my dad.
Hellman. Period comes to a close. Looks like we've only got one up on the scoreboard.
Too hot.
Did either of you guys get a breakfast, Sammy?
Yeah, I did. Well, that was Landon Kane Dixon delivering our breakfast burritos and breakfast sandwiches, which, by the way, they smell delicious. All right, folks, that is the end of the first period. Oh, and one of the players for the Rink Weiners just showed up. Number 3, Dave Licavoli.
Guy, he doesn't have any socks on.
He just got out of the dressing room. He came
still
late.
doesn't have socks on.
He's got to pull him up over his skates.
I guess. He's not doing so. Is he playing with no socks?
Nah, I mean, you know, in the old days you couldn't because you had to put the socks on before your skates, but now you could pull them right over.
It's a good way to get them sliced up.
Yeah. Well, excuse me, folks. I'm just tasting a tasty morsel of the fried ravioli. As number 3, I don't know what happened there. Dave Licavoli joined the team. Apparently he had a work conflict or something this morning. Deep Blue back to the point, slap shot. Shea, big glove save by Kevin Blanchard.
Guy, I don't think he's wearing socks. He isn't putting them on. So this will be really fun to watch.
You're right.
You're just going to see his shin pads.
Dave Licavoli's on the ice, but he does not have any socks. Not that you need them. Puck shot around, kept in. 27 seconds left in the Rink Weiners penalty. Shot wide of the mark. Nathan Gino has it. Shot high, flipped up, and grabbed by the goalie. There is a little bit larger bench for the Deep Blue. If you look out there, Nate, there's a few more guys sitting on the bench. Thanks, Billy.
That'll make all the difference.
Didn't you get a burrito?
He did, Kelby.
You didn't include it all?
No, he's getting something different. All right, the Rink Weiners now seem to be a little bit more aggressive. They've been joined by Big Dave Lavicali, number 3, who has no socks over his shin pads. Good play there by the Rink Weiners. Shot just a little bit wide. There's Big Jim Hellman. Now the puck comes out over the blue line. Hanover 82 for the Deep Blue. Maybe these guys all work for IBM or something. Wasn't there one of their computers called Deep Blue or Big Blue or something like that? Sick handle right down on net. He shoots. Big save there by Blanchard. Holy smokes, kids. There's a lot of good action here going on in this game. China Hellman, thanks for your comment. She was making fun of 57 when he got the penalty.
Oh,
China Hellman, I think that's Jim's wife.
Mrs. Hellman, your husband has been very naughty today.
All right, face-off down into the corner. Penalty is expired. Teams are back at full strength. Witt in the corner now, number 50. He banks
Kelby is getting a shot of number 3 here with no socks on.
Mick Ebert's out there. Oh, just couldn't hold on to it. Here come the Rink Weiners now back the other way after serving that penalty. They're back at full strength. Around the corner, number 72 behind his own net. Oh, good play. He shoots it up the ice. 45, that shouldn't be icing, but he had the puck hop over his stick, or as I like to call it, he's not very good at receiving a pass. And that puck went the length of the ice. And we've got another icing. I don't know what the tally is right now, but Nate and I are trying to keep track of icings in this game, and then whoever comes to the closest with guessing the number of icings will in fact win a new Porsche.
Wow.
Toy Porsche, they're small. You can get them from Walmart.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Puck back to the point. Oh, they just couldn't keep it in. Those Rink Weiners have a hard time keeping it in. Here comes number 59, Deep Blue. Oh, that could have been a penalty.
I bet his legs are very cold with no socks on, having slidden on the ice like that.
There he goes.
A light dusting of ice in the backseat of his pants.
Lavicoli left the house this morning. He said, I knew I forgot something. Or he has the traditional socks with a stirrup and he'd already put his skates on. He said, I ain't got time to redo these skates. Deep Blue now pushing their way over the blue line. Into the slot. Shot just wide. Good save by Blanchard. They bang away at it down there on the boards on the left side of the ice, just below us. And here comes the puck forward now. Deep Blue giving chase. Boy, he had his head down and somebody was going to run into him. That's Philip Freeman, number 72.
Is it?
Oh, Danny Freeman. And we've got a stoppage to play as the puck went over the boards. The Deep Blue bench. 9:44 left here in the second period.
We have our first guess with 11 icings in the comments.
Oh, I think that could be close. Because we're at 4 right now, or 5. Nice pass up front. Can't get out of their own end. Oh, shot just wide of the net. He fanned on it. Now up here to number 8 for the Deep Blue. Deep Blue over the line, number 36. This kid's got wheels. Oh, good play by the Rink Weiners there, off the boards and out over center. Forcing Deep Blue to go all the way back. Puck passed up over center, intercepted. Oh, he stepped on the skate. He stepped on the puck and managed to not fall down. That is incredible.
Impressive. We were all just waiting with bated breath to see him fall down, and he never did.
That's big Jim Hellman, and we've had a few comments on him in the chat so far. That's superior leg strength, Nate, when you step on a puck and don't fall down. Oh, good pass up on the boards. Nice play by Aravis to break that up. Here comes Deep Blue back down. It's Cooper. Cooper and Jones. Puck goes down into the corner. Pops out front. Rink Weiners not sure how to quite get it out of the end, but they do and manage to clear it. 8:15 left in the second period. Deep Blue now coming up over the blue line. That's got to be offside.
It still is offsides.
Yeah, they're not calling it. Why would you? Now here come, oh, this is good. Williamson shot off the ankle of Cook, and that puck bounces up high into the netting.
Williamson is using a extra large jersey on a very small frame.
He got it for Christmas, and he's growing into it.
Apologies for the dead air, folks. Guy Schaefer is eating his breakfast burrito. He does have his mic turned away, so you're not able to hear him chew. We thank him for that.
You know, these teams are a little more evenly matched than I thought they were going to be. I first thought Deep Blue was going to roll away with this thing, but since Mr. Shinpad's no socks showed up, this game has been close.
That's what they need to balance it out.
I guarantee you, he got dressed and looked down and he didn't have his socks on. He goes, I ain't taking these skates off again.
He'd already missed 5 minutes. You can't miss anymore.
Yeah, missed the whole first period. 6:56 to go here in the second frame. Face-off, weak shot on net. Hart taking no chances. He's going to cover up and save that one. Add to his total.
Guy who's winning this game. I just realized I haven't updated the scoreboard yet.
Deep Blue has 1, and the Rink Weiners are yet to be on the scoreboard.
All right, folks at home, scoreboard is now updated, and we are in the second period, not the first. Apologies.
Oh, there was a use of a stick, and I think we're getting a penalty.
Another one.
Wow. number 59. Deep Blue 59. I think that's their first period. They're going to be shorthanded here for a minute. Nathan Gino, he gets the gate for high sticking.
One of my favorite parts of these lower level games is when a player gets a penalty, they skate to the box, and then they slam the door, they throw some equipment. I'm always a little disappointed when they're, acting more like an adult. So this guy, he did a great job. He calmly went to the
Very
box, shut the door. But yeah, it's a little disappointing from the viewer.
Yeah, it's like you're in the lowest division and you get all mad. And you're like, I'm not this terrible. Seriously. Puck dumped in now. Nobody gives chase, which is an interesting tragedy. Puck comes over into the slot, picked up by the Deep Blue, and they're going to ice it and burn some time off that penalty. Blanchard passes the puck ahead to his defender. He's building up ahead of steam now over center, now over the red line. Over the blue line, he's looking for somebody out front.
Lots of patience.
Yeah.
Hold on to that puck.
There was a lot of patience. Just a wee bit of bad timing. Shot, rebound, and shot down the ice by Big Blue. Good defensive awareness there, and look at that, Nate, a good line change. They waited till they got the puck deep, and then they did a line change.
Yeah, what is this, the NHL?
For those of you at home wondering why we joke about the line change, in Huntsville, one of the teams, they don't really care who has the puck. If they want to come off, they just come off. And we got a whistle. 29 seconds left in the penalty. Deep Blue player number 59, Nathan Gino, I think is serving a high sticking. Minor. Faceoff's going to come all the way back down into the Rink Weiners end of the ice because they iced it. That's icing number 7. Oh, shot saved by the goalie. Casually swipes it away with his stick. Breaking out of their own end now. 15 seconds left on the power play. Oh, shot. That was a tricky one. Good save there by John Hart. Back to the point. Number 3 shoots, deflected. Doesn't get all the way through. Another shot, deflected. Oh, John Hart had to be on his toes for that one.
It was a nice little attempted deflection tip right there in the slot.
Tell you what, it just didn't have enough steam, but it had the right idea when the guy deflected it. 4:38 to go in the second period. It's 1-0. Folks, close game. As we saw in the previous games today, one goal gets you right back into this thing. Look at 36 go, man. Guy's got wheels.
Just needs to pick his feet up off the ice while he's taking his strides.
It's like skating on Velcro. Shot from the point, deflected, and rebound. Oh, my Lord, can he get it? They jam away at it. Ref won't blow the whistle. Now he does.
Look at that defenseman, number 75, sacrificing his body, laid down on the ice and took all those hits and sticks.
That's what you got to do, folks. You got a job full-time. You're working to provide for your family. But when it's beer league hockey, you let her go. You get on that ice. You do what you can to save that. Sure, you miss a few days of work. Sure, your family suffers. But you're a hero.
And something that I've learned doing a lot of these hockey tournaments is your wife really appreciates when you're gone all weekend and leaves her home with 3 kids. She really appreciates that you're sacrificing the body while she's also sacrificing her time, so you can do so.
Dude, I'm just going to believe that's the actual truth you're telling me. Now, Big Jersey behind his own net there. Had a sale at Dillard's, and he said, I know you got an XL in there somewhere. It looks like he got that might be an NFL jersey. It's so big. I'm not sure where he got that from. Puck now in the end. That's Mick Ebert. He's behind the net. Out front, he scores! Mick Ebert with the play in the corner gets the puck in front of the net.
Defenseman from Deep Blue can't believe it. Arms over his head. He's just ashamed of himself.
Shocking. Great goal by the Rink Weiners. Folks, it's tied up 1 goal apiece. Zach, your dad just set up a goal, and you should be proud. Hellman, I wouldn't be so proud. Your husband got a penalty.
Guy, what kind of condiments do you like on your wieners?
Say that again?
What kind of condiments do you like on your wieners?
You know, I'm kind of a mustard guy for hot dogs.
I figured you'd like a little relish on there.
Yeah, I can do it. I just don't go out on my way to get it.
I understand.
Unless it's a country store, like that one we stopped at yesterday on our way down.
Yeah, it's like if someone hands me a hot dog with relish on, I'll eat it, but I'll never ask for it.
I shouldn't have eaten that hamburger is what I shouldn't have.
Yeah, you were up all night in the hotel lobby bathroom, and we appreciate you going downstairs for that.
What was the 7-Eleven guy's name in Bart Simpson? Abu. that wiener had been there for 27 years.
It does make you wonder. There's always plenty of food in those gas station those hot lamps.
Yeah.
It kind of makes you wonder how often they switch those out.
Where they've been and how long they've been there. They're banging away on the boards here. Montoya gets it down into the Rink Weiners' end of the ice. And he's going to go down and give some chase. Puck comes up on the boards. Here come the Rink Weiners now back the other way. It's a 2-on-2, but not in a conventional style. 88 rifles the puck off the boards. He gives chase to it. Oh, shot, save, rebound, couldn't get it to go. What a great save there by Johnny Hart. Now back the other way. Here comes Deep Blue, number 59, Nathan Gino. Most recently famous for serving a penalty, high stick. Now back the other way. Oh, here comes the Rink Weiners. They got something brewing. I'll tell you, Nathan, they just don't have the speed. They've got the desire. They just don't have the speed.
They're working on it, guy. They'll get there. Uh-oh, got a breakaway here. Number 14 shoots. Great save by the goalie. Puck goes down to the corner, chips out. We almost had a successful breakout there, but it was turned over at the blue line. Little drop pass to nobody. Lots of missed opportunities here in the neutral zone, guy.
China Hellman, we want to give you a special shout out on the broadcast because you said Big Jim went down to stop a shot, and you said, thank for those people who wear capes like Jim Hellman. You got that right. Anybody who goes down to stop a shot, that's a big deal.
Well, she said that he's thankful that he had his cage, which we all know he is the most handsome man on the ice right now, and we don't want to ruin that moneymaker.
That's right. I hope he didn't block it with his face. That would have been something. It was like the shot this guy took off the beak in the first period there, Blanchard. Uh-oh, here comes number 36. Pass into the middle. Not going to amount to anything, though. Cleared out to center by the Rink Weiners.
Got a really good wipe out in the corner there. Not sure what happened.
Nick Jones got a shot, and good save by big Kevin Blanchard. Remember, kids, after the game, Jim Melman, Kevin Blanchard, and Mick Ebert will be signing autographs. Two out of three of those guys know how to write his own name, so that should be an interesting autograph session. All right, puck comes around the boards now. 20 seconds left to go in this period. It's 1-1. The team's knotted up. Williamson has it on the boards. Shot out front. Oh, just goes by the net. Narrowly escaping that open corner. Shot wide. 2 seconds. And that's going to do it for this period.
Guy Schaefer, we're on our break. After the second, it took me one full period to eat a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, and I am back in action better than ever. Guy, how you feeling today?
I feel great. I'm just going to take a bite of this burrito.
Guy Schaefer's going to take a couple seconds here to eat a burrito. For the folks at home, we've been up since 5, broadcasting since 6 a.m. It is almost 12 o'clock. That is quite a bit of broadcasting, and I am excited. I feel a privilege to be here with you right now. We've got two teams. We've got two teams out here today. One of them is in blue, and I bet you can't guess their name. They're deep blue. The other team is in white, gold with a black band. Ladies and gentlemen, I might just say this may be my favorite team in a minute. It's the Rink Weiners. Gentlemen, ladies, children of all ages, I bring you the third period. 14 minutes of action. 1v1 is what the goals look like. Shots on goal are 14 and 6. Between the pipes for the Rink Weiners, we have Kevin Blanchard, and for Deep Blue, we have John Hart and Chris Knox. Ladies and gentlemen, the face-off goes. It's Deep Blue all the way. They scoop it up, number 59, poke checked, out and away, up for the Weiners, 15 to 6. 6 lets it go to 8. 8 is barreling down the gun here. He loses it. Blues chip it up, but it's kept in. Not for very long. That puck crosses the blue line, and folks, you know what that means. The Rink Weiners have to do what all Wieners do, which is reassess their lives and figure out what they're going to do next. Oh, a poke check leads to some action here as number 11 skates around. Sends it all the way across the ice. By that, I mean it stopped at right in the center of the ice. Chipped up, we've got a breakaway, number 8! He dives for it! He kisses the ice, mwah, once real quick. You have to do it every once in a while. You gotta love the ice that you're playing on. A very wise man once told me, if you can't love the one you want, love the one you're with. You can't play on NHL hockey all ice all the time. So you gotta love the ice that you're on. And I see that both of these teams are excited to do that. Nate Harbor, our technical director, stepping in, telling me that I have said Wiener maybe one too many times, but it's the name of the thing. Folks, we're back in it as the Wieners are hammering the Deep Blues with shots on net, left and right, almost getting a beautiful goal. The Wieners bench slapping that sweet side goal, letting their teammates know we're here for you, we love you, and like a nice pair of ex officio underwear, we support you.
I think you missed this earlier, Landon. You should look out for number 3 on the Wieners. I want to see if you notice something interesting about him and what he's wearing.
Say that one more time.
I want you to see if you notice something interesting about what he is wearing or not wearing.
I'm going to put on my spectacles here.
He's not on the ice right now. But just
going to say, I don't think that number 3 is on the ice. Beautiful commentary that takes us into the action in depth, as always. Nate Harbor giving me exactly what I need from a fellow commentator, which is absolutely nothing. Wieners 34, top of the ice, crosses the blue line, chips it around. Deep Blue put a stop to that action. Try and mount some sort of offense up to Vander, 82.
That's a clean breakout, Landon.
Over to 8, very clean breakout. I wish I could say that it was clean like both of these teams' underwear, but the smell of this rink tells me otherwise.
And it's early in the day. That's only going to get worse.
It's early in the day for both of these teams. First game that either of these guys have played today, I believe.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, first game up. And let me tell you, a glove is on the floor, kicked away by a Deep Blue. Taps on the shoulder, that's 96 Simpson. Simpson ain't no simp, though. He is skating back on the ice to play a little defense. Stopped by the Deep Blue goalie, I believe. That's Bret Hart's brother, John Hart.
Okay, number 3 is coming on the ice. What do you notice, Landon?
Nate Harbor, he's not wearing skates, he's wearing rollerblades.
It does look, his skates do look a little odd, but that's not what I was talking about.
Nope, that's the only thing different about him versus every other player.
He does not wearing hockey socks.
Yeah, he's not wearing hockey socks at all, and let me just say this. The back of his legs are about as pale and hairy as I've seen.
And cold.
And I can only imagine as cold as the day is long. Nate, both of these teams, from what I've been watching in the stands while I was scarfing down not one but 2 full egg and cheese sandwiches, is that they're both playing with a lot of gumption, a lot of heart, a lot of emotion.
Is that really all you had on your sandwich was egg and cheese?
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, bacon, okay. That makes more sense.
Ooh, that bacon, egg, and cheese. Guy Schaefer touching my supple lips. As the Weiners barreled their way down the ice up to 57, completely whiffed. 57 doing exactly what you shouldn't do, which is turn the opposite direction that the puck is coming and let it zip behind you.
Well, see, the reason a lot of the players in this league do that is because they haven't practiced rotating in the opposite direction. So you always want to rotate to your strong side so you don't fall down.
Solid advice from Nate Harder. And I think these Wieners do need to learn how to rotate better.
I agree. You need to go to stick and pucks and practice, skating on skating the direction that's a little uncomfortable for you. That's the only way you're going to get better.
It's true, because I'm seeing 2 circles right here on the ice, and the Wieners team has circled around those, creating a straight line in between those 2 circles.
Well, here's a little inside baseball for you here, Landon.
Okay, inside baseball me.
A lot of times when you have new players, they try to go and they work on their edges and stuff during public skates. Well, unfortunately, public skates always skate counterclockwise around the rink. So they get really good at skating and turning to the left, but when they try and turn to the right, it's a lot more difficult.
I have absolutely nothing to say about that comment other than it wasn't funny and it wasn't insightful. Now, the Deep Blue team, do you have any insiders baseball? Oh! We have number 59 for the Deep Blue went down, popped right back up like a terrifying jack-in-the-box. I don't like clowns. I think I've said that on this broadcast before, and I'll continue to say it. They're unnerving, and I don't like their painted smile. But what I do like is number 15 for the Weiners, going in for a shot, and it's good!
Picked him clean on the 5-hole.
Nathan Harbour put a pickle, some relish, tomatoes on a savory bun. That's a Chicago dog of a shot. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, score is now Wieners up 2, Deep Blue only 1.
A timely goal, too. Is Deep Blue going to be able to come back? Do they have the nerve? Do they have the guts? Do they have the will?
Yeah, that's a question that I also like to ask with almost 9 minutes left to go in the second period. Not even halfway over, and Nate's asking the hard-hitting questions. Head-on collision, 14 for the Wieners and 82 for Deep Blue. They both touch shoulders and both send to the ice. Guy Schaefer in the booth with us right now, trying to take a picture of my bald spot, but I remembered my dark cream, and that thing is covered today.
Guy Schaefer's also blocking our view of the ice while trying to take a video of our broadcast, and we don't really know what's going on at the moment.
Deep Blue hammering the Wieners with shots, keeping it in their defensive zone. Wieners trying desperately to get it out of their zone, and they do with a breakaway, but it is quickly scooped up by number 72 for Deep Blue. That's Danny Freeman. 86 for the Wieners, coming in hot with some relish, Jake Fulton. Jake Fulton battling it out. Been scooped up, kicked out past the blue line by Deep Blue. Nate, I can only hope that Deep Blue has a mascot that's a shark. So it would remind me of that movie Deep Blue Sea.
There, Landon.
Very nice backhand touch. Kicked up and around. Cook's got the puck. High muffin headed straight towards the goalie. What's he got to do? Oh my God! Oh, he just stopped it. It wasn't. Turns out that wasn't that significant of a play, but that one might have been. Number 5, Mr. Cook does the double shot. Deep Blue fighting his own teammate for the puck. Who knew that if you just looked at the color of the jersey of the man next to you, you would know which team you're on?
Yeah, no, I think that's the point.
But then again, Nate, I'm not sure if you know, but I do have a little bit of insider baseball here. Every single player on Deep Blue is colorblind.
Wow.
Yeah, which you'd think wouldn't make a difference even in black and white, because one jersey would just be black and the other would be white. But it's actually playing a significant role in today's match.
How do you get a whole team of colorblind people?
Coincidence?
You'd have to look for it, right?
Nate, I'd like to introduce you to a word called serendipity.
Okay.
My goodness. And serendipity is best described, I think, as we all know. It's like rain on your wedding day. It's like a free ride when you've already paid. Had a Finnish commentator say something about, oh, whip of a shot, and he played the old chair and table, where you make like a chair and push someone onto it. Deep Blue playing excellent defense there. That is a classic hockey move. Ovechkin used to do that back in the day. Oh, a good, ooh, that could have been really dangerous if 67 was a better player and was more squared up to the goal. Ooh, number 50 for Deep Blue, Whitty, playing defense. For 44, circling around, that's Cooper. Cooper sends it off to a man that just hopped off the ice. Not a great defensive play, but we'll take it. 44 comes back strong. Oh, a fairly significant shot. Nate, someone put a couple scorpion peppers on that morning biscuit, because that was spicy. Nate, have you ever done the hot chip challenge?
I have not, no.
All right, well, there's nothing to talk about there. Number 15 for the Weiners, poking up the puck, unsuccessful. Scooped up by number 2 for Deep Blue, who gets a little body contact that doesn't look like he's happy. Number 2, Thomas Arpazi.
This is getting really chippy, Landon.
Nate, I would say that tempers are flaring, but talent is not in this final period of this game. 4 minutes left. Rink Weiners are doing what Weiners do best, rising to the occasion. Setting the goal at 2-1. I have to say, this is one of the more competitive. Oh! Meeks clashes. Falls down. Freeman with the puck. Deep Blue side of the ice. Chips it up to absolutely no one. Skates around to center ice, and it's hammered into defensive men by the Wiener. Oh, but it's scooped up. It's a breakaway. It's number 8, Meeks. Oh! Deflected off of the shin pad of the Rink Wieners, Kevin Blanchard.
Great defensive play by the Wieners.
Excellent defensive play. And you don't see the Wieners play too much defense. It's usually only offense. Meeks, a chippy shot. Could it go in? Players everywhere. Kevin Blanchard, an absolute mad lad, keeps his head on a dang swivel. Looks like a Beyblade out there, blocking pucks left and right, and stops on a dang dime, puck in hand. Nate, have you ever seen anything like it?
Well, I was going to say, this is, I think, the last probably 2 minutes has been the most pressure Deep Blue has had in quite a bit, especially since that goal. Let's hope they can keep up the momentum.
As we all know, momentum was created and founded by the Greeks in southern Chile back in the early 600s. And speaking of Chilean wonders, here comes 38! Jones! I think he's Chilean. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell from here.
What a poke check.
Ooh, headbutts the glass. Sticks are flying. It is getting a little bit chippy out there, Nate. I can only hope that there's a fist fight brewing. And by only hope, I mean for the viewers at home, I wish no violence on anyone, but it would be fun to watch. 72 pushes 14 to the floor there. Deep Blue saying, get out of my end. I don't like you here. Ladies and gentlemen, the ref has done their job very effectively by blowing their whistle, holding up his very limp wrist and saying, hey, I think that was a call there, and I think that was offsides. They're going to pause the clock at 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go. Weiners remain up 1 goal, scores 2-1.
You know, we've had the occasional tripping penalty, but the refs have really let these two teams go at it with no calls.
Yeah, I think the refs are kind of in the headspace of, I don't think that either of these two teams are athletic enough to hurt each other, so we're just going to let them do what they want to do.
Well, we're about to find out if that's true.
We are about to find out, Guy.
Nate. Your name's Nate.
Don't get upset. For the folks at home, there's a running joke in this broadcast team. It's actually been going on for years. Nate is like a character off of a very famous TV show called Seinfeld. Nate reminds us all in this broadcast team of a little man called George Costanza.
Is that a problem?
I think it's great. Bodies hitting the floor, asking for a call not given, breakaway. It's a 3-on-2.
Number three does
for
not
the
care
Weiners.
that they are arguing about the call. He is down the ice.
They're defensive men were. Or the offense, sorry, for the Blues. Glove on the floor. Kicked away. Picked up by Weiners' offensive player. Puck sliding around, slippering, looking like a young man covered in baby oil on a Sunday afternoon with a slip and slide.
30 seconds to go. The Blues have to do something quick.
30 seconds. Blues, will they pull their goalie? It looks like maybe. They're thinking about it. 24 seconds, they have nothing to lose. But they choose not to. Puck slides around. Ref's hand goes up, and everybody at home knows what that means.
Will we get a timeout here?
Gentlemen, that's a timeout. Some elderly man is yelling at me from behind in the stands. I'm not sure what he said. Oh, that's Guy Schaefer.
JT says Festivus is almost here. My favorite holiday. Festivus for the rest of us.
I don't think that's a real holiday.
Yeah, so they did call a timeout, it seems. This is a very important face-off, Landon. The Deep Blue have to win this just to get it back to the point and try to create traffic in front, get the shot off, and hopefully something happens and we see a miracle on ice.
A man can only hope. But what better team to create a miracle, to capture lightning in a bottle, to grab victory from the jaws of defeat than the Deep Blue?
Well, the Weiners, they have been a hard team to play against today.
They have been a hard, rough team, and let me tell you, it seems like they only have one thing on their mind. And that's to get a W right now. All right, folks, drop. Oh, a quick shot at goal. Here comes the Blue. Weiners defending. It's Simpson. Simpson chips it over to absolutely no one. Top of the key, 72, maybe last shot of the game. It bounces around. Back to 45. 45 trying to make something happen, but Weiners are probably close to fence. Oh, Nate Harbor. You hate to see that happen for the Blue, but you know the Weiners are going to go home happy and satisfied at the end of the day.
Well, I would say number 11, he really did grind it out there on the boards and prevented them from really getting anything in front of the net going.
So the Rink Weiners won?
Weiners won. That is history in the making. I can see both of these teams playing each other for quite some time. Great sportsmanship. Excellent beards and facial hair. You love to see this part, which is the fist bumps at the end of the game. And folks, big shout out to all of our sponsors. And thank you for tuning in for that game. Thank you to DeClue Lawn and Landscape. Thank you to Twisted Kraut. And thank you to HockeyBeast.net. Folks, that's going to do it for us for this game. We're going to take a quick intermission. We're going to shave this ice with a hand razor and be back with you in just a few. Stay tuned for more hockey action here in St. Louis.